If you want to watch every episode of the Stop and Go F1 Retro Review of 1981 right now, you can do so by becoming a Mansell Mustache member. Click the link in the description below. Michael Jackson has got his first ever UK #1 single with One Day in Your Life. Superman 2, a film I've actually heard of, is the biggest film in the world, and someone shot 6 blank shots at the Queen. She was okay, but the horse was slightly startled, which in Britain is worse than murder. But it's time for the Spanish Grand Prix of 1981! After qualifying, Jacques Lafitte is on pole position in the Ligier. Alan Jones is alongside with championship leader Reutemann behind in third. It is an incredibly hot day in Madrid, temperatures around 38 degrees Celsius, but hopefully the heat won't get to Lafitte, who with a good start here could take his first win of the season after back-to-back podiums in the previous 2 races.
Now all ready for 80 laps around this difficult circuit. Watch for the green lights and watch the start. And Lafitte's dragging. Reutemann's got away extremely well. Jones has got away even better. There's Derek Daly coming through now. They come up to the first right-hander at Nouvellari, and it's Alan Jones and Reutemann leading Villeneuve with Alain Prost with them. And Jacques Lafitte is down. He's only in about 9th position at the first corner. It's Jones in the Williams, Reutemann, Villeneuve, Mario Andretti in 4th place, Alain Prost is 5th and John Watson is 6th. And they stream through this tight, difficult, demanding circuit. Lap record, by the way, 98.2 miles an hour, held by the man who's leading the race, Alan Jones. Now up round Pegaso towards the right-hander at Ascari, and that's Alain Prost in the Renault, going extremely well from Ascari to Portago, the right-hander. Then they plunge downhill to the S's, which they are at now. Then from the S's, round the left-hander at Bugatti, from Bugatti up to Ascari, the right-hander, to Monza, the right-hander, and Alan Jones is leading on lap 1 in the Williams. The man who needs every point he can get in the World Championship to catch his teammate Reutemann, who's second behind him in the race, with Villeneuve third as they complete the first lap.
Now, despite not finishing the last race, Carlos Reutemann is still the championship leader, and if he can keep Villeneuve behind him here, he can mount a good challenge and try and get as many points as he possibly can.
Alain Prost in the yellow Renault in 5th position, and Villeneuve is going to take Reutemann. Villeneuve right up to Reutemann, and yes, he's through. Gilles Villeneuve is through into 2nd place on the 2nd lap.
Now here we see the debut of the CS Grandstand, which is a new grandstand, which is 20 times taller than it is wide and has no seats. But enough of that, it's time for the amazing Andrea de Cesaris!
The amazing Andrea de Cesaris!
That's Andrea de Cesaris, the young Italian who makes a habit of going off. He went off twice in practice, and he's obviously out of the race. De Cesaris out in the Marlboro MP4, and it's lap 8.
The amazing Andrea de Cesaris!
Now, there are some interesting flags here. Now, I am no master of flag design, but if you're going to have a flag that has a background of red with a white circle and some kind of black squiggly icon on it, I think that should be avoided because I think someone's beaten you to it. But now it's time for the commentary highlight of the week.
And Alan Jones is on his way to a certain 9 points. Alan Jones does not make mistakes. The Williams does not break down.
Thank you for that, Murray, and I believe we can go to see Alan Jones live right now.
And it's Alan Jones. Alan Jones, the leader on lap 12. Villeneuve goes through into the lead. Reutemann goes through now into 2nd position. And this is sensational. I said a few moments ago that Alan Jones does not make mistakes and the Williams doesn't break down. There's Prost going through. There's Andretti and Watson and Lafitte going through. And now the race is transformed because Alan Jones is in trouble. He's being pushed. He must have made a mistake because the car is obviously all right. Alan Jones is signalling to the marshals to push him. And if he has a push start and thereby has outside assistance and his engine isn't running properly, he wants another push. And if he gets that push, and by the way, look at the stones sticking to his soft tyres, well, he's got the push. Now he's in real trouble because if Jones catches up through the field and does well, he can be protested, and certainly would be, and he would be out of the race through disqualification.
So now we can see Gilles Villeneuve leading his second race in a row, but championship leader Carlos Reutemann is closing in on him.
But the race now is between these two. Prost is now in third position, Alain Prost, the Frenchman in the Renault, but he's not showing any signs of making up distance on this terrific scrap for the lead as they go through and complete another lap across the grid. Villeneuve and Reutemann. Prost is third, and there is Prost in the background, and he is catching up. I was wrong. Prost is catching up and is going to take Salazar soon.
And while Villeneuve is in the lead, let's go check on his Ferrari teammate, Didier Pironi.
And Pironi was 8th, and there he is, off. The back of his car's on fire. That's a turbo fire, a fire in the turbocharger. He's trying to start the car, and he's getting oil burning in the turbocharger, and he's away. Now there's a significant difference there, because Pironi, unlike Alan Jones, got away without outside assistance. So if he can keep going and get up into the points and do well, he won't have any troubles with protests.
Oh, right, so okie dokie then. So it's Villeneuve leading from Reutemann with the young Frenchman Alain Prost in third place. Let's go check in on Prost.
Now it's Prost! Prost off! Alain Prost, the man who was in third position. Well, what a race this Spanish Grand Prix is turning out to be, because Alain Prost, the Frenchman there that I was talking about just a few moments ago, 26 years old from Saint-Chamond, in his first season with Renault, is out of the race.
So with Prost out of the race now is a freeway battle for third, with Watson, Lafitte and Piquet.
Is up with them. Nelson Piquet, who went off the course with Mario Andretti, has not only regained the course, but he's now up into 5th position. Just look at this. Take no notice of the white car, he's being lapped. That's Chico Serra being lapped. John Watson, the man who won, has got one Grand Prix victory behind him. He won the Austrian Grand Prix in 1978 in a Penske, is now right back on form.
This is turning into a fantastic opportunity for Nelson Piquet though. He's just 3 points behind reigning champion Alan Jones, and as we've seen already, Jones is out of this race. So Piquet has a great opportunity to move up the championship order.
And that's Piquet! Nelson Piquet, who I just said was in 5th position, number 5, has done it again, because this is now the 3rd race in succession that Nelson Piquet has gone off and got no points. Well, this is sensational.
Let's go check on Jacques Lafitte now, who after starting on pole position had an awful start, but now has got tremendous speed and is looking to catch the back of John Watson.
Somehow Jacques Lafitte has got ahead of John Watson. The Spanish producer missed it because, fair enough, he was following the leaders. But another development, another sensational development in this race of changes all the way is that Jacques Lafitte is up into 3rd position ahead of John Watson.
And now Carlos Reutemann, who spent this entire race battling Villeneuve, has now found himself being attacked by Lafitte and Watson.
Now there could be a change, because once again, Eliseo Salazar, so new, and Reutemann's trying to take Villeneuve as they come up to, and he fails. Villeneuve either puts his foot down a bit further, or because he's got the line, obliges Reutemann to drop back, but Carlos is challenging very hard now. He desperately wants to get Villeneuve past Villeneuve, and Lafitte is right with Reutemann, and all 3 of them are bearing down on Salazar, and if Salazar doesn't move over, we could get a change of place. And Lafitte is coming up to take Reutemann, or trying to. He's very close indeed, and he's through. Jacques Lafitte is through into 2nd position.
And Jacques Lafitte is now about to go for an overtake on Villeneuve that is so audacious that is going to give Murray Walker a little cough.
Well, And Lafitte going through on the inside as they come up towards Tunnel. But, well, this is incredible. Jacques Lafitte now can see the chance of his 5th Grand Prix victory in front of him. And the Talbot seems to me to be every bit as quick as the Ferrari as they go down the straight, pursued by Watson 3rd. And Reutemann in 4th position.
And now, the 4-way battle for the lead is about to become a 5-way battle for the lead as Elio De Angelis in the Lotus has joined the party. And as we enter the final lap of this race, the top 5 are separated by less than a second.
Closing up on Rosberg in the white car. Villeneuve, and he's passed. Rosberg has moved over and let them past. So, this is coming up to the end of lap 79 and into the last lap they go. This is Lafitte's chance. If he doesn't do it now, he'll never get through. Down the far straight, 175 miles an hour, down through the gears, into Nuvolari. It's Villeneuve, Lafitte, Watson, Reutemann, De Angelis, virtually together. From Nuvolari to Fangio, which is where they are now. Then on to Varzi. Then into the left-hander at Le Mans. First gear. De Angelis right up the gearbox of Reutemann's car as we look at Keke Rosberg, who moved over. And now Reutemann is trying to take Watson. Up to Picasso, 4th gear. Now 135 miles an hour up to Ascari. They've got less than half a lap to go, and Villeneuve leads. Lafitte 2nd, Watson 3rd, Reutemann 4th, De Angelis 5th. In the background, Nigel Mansell in 6th. Wins a fantastic drive, resisting pressure all the way. One of the finest drives I have ever seen in Grand Prix racing. And the 1981 Spanish Grand Prix has been won by the man who won Monaco 2 weeks ago, Gilles Villeneuve in the Ferrari.
So it is back-to-back victories for Gilles Villeneuve, who elevates himself to 4th in the championship, whilst Jones and Piquet ahead of him go pointless, and the championship leader Reutemann picks up 3 points in 4th in yet another twist of the tail of the 1981 season. Join us next time when we go to France.